Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall, everyone. We're playing Argonian, Whispers, and Shadow. Our primary skills are Archery, which is mastered. Only one skill can be mastered, so everything else is capped at 95. So Short Blade is maxed. Critical Strike is getting there. They're all agility skills, and agility's 90. My major skills are Lockpicking, Pickpocket, Streetwise. My minor skills are Stealth and Mercantile. Mercantile is why I buy all the arrows and the food and everything that I come across. And as for my magic, I got Restoration for restoring stamina, Mysticism for teleporting, Thaumaturgy for levitating, and Illusion just because. Now, we recently got ourselves the Lord's Mail. This is the Armor of Morius, or the Gift of Kinnereth. It's a legendary armor. And the rest of our stuff is Daedric. Now, we've been doing some Mages Guild quests, and that's because, well, you can see our reputation's only 14 there, whereas all our other factions are near maxed out. And that's because we've only recently joined the Mages Guild, and that's because we eventually want access to the crafting of magical relics. Let me see here. This guy, yeah, we're going to craft ourselves some stuff. Now, let's go ahead and have a chit-chat with this guy. You know, he sells magic items. These people would give me a quest, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and do Mark of Recall. Yes. So we're going to we're just going to save right here in front. And we're going to request a new quest. We have a delivery. But only after some days have passed? Really? Well, I don't think I want to wait. Sorry. Besides, Thieves Guild will attempt to waylay them. I don't want to go up against the Thieves Guild. Sorry. Because I'm a ringleader in the Thieves Guild. Don't worry about it. All right. Let's see here. I don't want to help you with research right now. I was wondering, all right, another city possessing an object needs identification. Will you be able to cast a spell? Not right now, no. I'm afraid not. All right, so let's see. Mystics and scholars all over the land. We can get a representative of the guild over to a place reasonable distance. Has agreed to share our research. Okay, let's do it. Let's go. All right, just grand. So Miss Gearsmith is staying at the Longway Minster in a place called the Ashton Residence for a few days. Danger is necromancers. All right, so it looks like I got to go to her, get her research. No big deal. So I just have to head on over to Longway Minster. No problem there. We're going to go find Longway Minster. Should be down here. Yes. Yes, most kingdoms have a capital that is also named the same as the kingdom, and that's the capital. However, you'll notice something over here that in the Alikir Desert, the capital of the Alikir Desert is called Alikra. There's a few differences here and there between the names, but for the most part, they tend to be the same. Now, let's go find Longway Minster and figure this out. So, we need to get those papers. She can't go outside, or the necromancers will more or less come and steal it, which is not good. Not good at all. All right, well, let's see here. We're going to go to the local map and just type in Longway. And Longway Minster is 19 hours away. Okay, that's a little too long for me to just go in one trek. So I think what we're going to do instead is we're going to head over to Warlich Minster instead, which is 9 hours away. And that's pretty close by comparison. And we can hang out there, buy some food, do some things. All right, we just encountered something. Centaurs. Centaurs, tigers, and Spriggans. Oh my. Damn. Kill the Spriggans first. All right. Gonna go up this hill, turn around. Damn, that failed. That failed. Hold on. Gotta run around them. Gotta run around them. And that should do it. Spriggan dead. Okay, that ain't gonna work. Let's try this again. I'm just trying to avoid them right now. I am fast, so. There we go. We got this. Tigers can be 2-shot. Centaurs can be 1 to 3-shot, depending on their reflexes. Specifically the dice rolls. There we go. I'm using Daedric, so. Centaurs are kind of trash, but they also give us loot we can, you know, take. So, Daedra Heart, that's good. Potion, we can sell that later. Pluck our arrows out of that corpse. And more alchemy ingredients. No big deal. How's our wagon doing? Anyway, I'm willing to bet our wagon's almost full, and I wasn't even noticing. Yeah, our wagon's almost full. We're not doing a dungeon, that's for sure. Jeez. Okay, flock of birds. No, we're not hunting birds. No, thank you. Not happening. Not happening. All right. Very good. Hold on a second. I'm going to check something out. Thought I saw something over there. Probably didn't, but sometimes I'll scope out a dungeon or something. Nah, there's nothing over there. No big deal. Have to wait or alchemy ingredients? Most likely. I mean, that is a distinct possibility. I'm actually thinking about heading back to my home in Sentinel and depositing all the alchemy ingredients there. But I suspect some of it are weapons and armors and things. Hold on, I did see something. Oh yeah, there's a town right here. Let's go check out this town instead. How far away is Welrich Minster? Let's see. Oh God, that's still 7 hours away. So we've barely begun our journey. But let's head on into this town. And speaking of which, do we have any food? We have 2 fish. So I'm pretty sure we want to grab some more food. Oh, God. I just noticed all these books I have as well. Let's go sell those in the local... there should be a pawn shop or a general store. Okay, there's a Thieves Guild here. It looks like 2 religious temples and 3 stores. So let's go check out the stores. And if they have a general... They've got to have a general store. But my real question is, do they have... I'm just curious what they got, more or less. We'll see. There's a bookstore. That's worthless to me. There's another bookstore. Okay, that's got to be a general store or we're screwed. Not a general store or a pawn shop. We've wasted our time here. And it's a general store. Good. Alright, it's a small general store, but the least we can buy this arrow. There's a Daedric bow there. How much do they want to sell us that for? 36,000? Let's do it. Just bought a Daedric bow for 36,000. Alright, buy a bandage. Should be fine. More arrows. Another fish. The meat. Hello, sir. I'd like to sell you these damn books. All the damn books. Actually, let's check the wagon. Not these books. The Archaeologist Guild hall locations are important. Arche the God is our god. Scholar's Guide to Nymphs, that is a good read. Now, let's see. These books, yes, we'll get rid of those. Yeah, and then it's a duplicate Arche the God. We can get rid of that. Okay. That works. I do believe mercantile is per transaction, but I could be wrong. Oh well, we're done here. We just wanted to sell some stuff while we were here. And I think that's about it. Eat the meat. Invigorated. The meat was delicious. Okay, we're going to continue on over to Minster, 7 hours away. No big deal. Uh-huh. We just slammed into Eastshire. Literally. There's a nice lady here. We'll have a chat with her. Alright. Let's see. We'll ask her any news. Glenpoint and Glenumbra Moors stopped fighting. Okay. Those two areas are no longer at war. That's good to know. Let's see. What about Miss Gearsmith? Do you know anything about her? Let's see. Well-respected scholar. Okay. Do you know anything about Miss Gearsmith? No reason to talk down to me. I can't help you anyway. Yeah, you don't know. Okay. No problem. Kicked out of a college? No, you don't understand. His is a very honorable tale. As you can tell, he is a scholar who was never graduated and was never expelled. That's important. Never graduated and never expelled. Yes. So, basically, he just dropped out. He thought it was important to know those details. Ah, yes, the House of Debella. Good place. But not for us. We're going this way. Continuing. Hostile encounter, try to avoid. Successfully avoided. Yes. Very good. Oh, bandits. Oh, yeah, multiple bandits. I thought it was maybe just one bandit. And that would have been better for me. Oh god, that's a spellblade. Okay, we are going to immediately use free action and try to kill this guy. That was unfortunate. Paralysis everywhere. There's a battle mage. That explains it. Like, why was I paralyzed by that random... Oh, Daedric Claymore and a Dwarven Pauldron. Okay, we're getting some monies. That's fine. Let's continue now. By the way, I saw a tweet today which really encapsulates the concept of, like, modern opinions on the internet. I've got to say. Like this right here. You like Kupo nuts? Not really? I hate you. That's modern opinions on the internet, I find, these days. Just, you know, you have a fairly mild opinion, not really, and then they hate you. That's how it works. Yes. Okay. Animal tracks? Nope. I'm gonna keep going. We're not hunting down animals right now. Alright. Journey. Aha! Giant Scrate. We're running this way. Then we're going to immediately, as we prepare for battle, shove a fish in our mouth. And then attack. We're losing too much heat. Oh no. Oh, I was freezing. Huh. Think it'd be alright in spring, but whatever. Okay. How we doing now? We're fine. Okay, we should be good now. Let's, really quick cast stamina. And go for it. Have to believe. And my Daedric dagger just broke. I didn't believe hard enough. Oh, wait. I have another one ready to go. I seriously cycle through Daedric daggers. It's no big deal. Hey, do you see that city in the distance there? Damn, these guys are tanky. Yeah, there's a city over there. Right over there. Pretty impressed. One giant down. Okay. No, no, no. There we go. Always carry more than one backup. Carry many, many backups. Fine. Got this. Ooh, katana. Very good. And a Daedric staff. That's gonna sell decently. More than decently. Did I miss something? Could have sworn there was more than just that. Oh well. No big deal. Let's see what place that is. Looks like it's Rayford Moor. But I'm not going to Rayford Moor. That I triggered your Siri? What do you want me to say? Hey Siri, buy 500 pounds of dog food? Because that wouldn't be smart. Alright. Let me see here. No, we're not going to pass. Like, there's a Fighters Guild agent who wants to find me, and I'm like, no. I'm going to try to pass time with etiquette, and he just let me go. Very good, very good. I always use that option, by the way, because the quest is broken. It won't work. It doesn't function properly. All right, we are actually, it's kind of too late for us to go there. But, yes, let's go to Longidge. Yes, 1 hour away. Should be fine. Don't worry about it. Let's see here. Have you got the Skyrim Very Special Edition app for the Siri thing? Alright, let's grab this here. Wait. Let me see here. Hello? We need to get a room for the night. The room is free for a night such as me. Damn right it is. We'll talk to this nice lady here. And we'll ask her about Miss Gearsmith. I don't want to be no gossip. She's very clever, but her brains sometimes go to her head. Really? Okay, then. Good to know. Good to know. Now, let's go ahead and cast Stamina. Cast Balm. And, you think that's for an Alexa? Okay. I don't know, and I don't really care. Because I have an Android phone that could use any of the assistants if I wanted to. Tend to rely on Google because it's easy. Put all that stuff away. How's the bow doing? Bow's in new condition. This bow's worn. That's fine. It's supposed to be. Always has been. Dagger. Okay, you can see my Daedric daggers here. We're going to grab a new Daedric dagger as our backup. And that's fine. Now, what time is it? Not quite that late, so we're going to cast Jumping, Buoyancy, and Light. And now we're going to jump. This is how you get your jumping skill up very easily. So You bash your head onto the ceiling as many times, and then when you want to get your climbing skill up, you climb into bed. That's it. You just climb into bed. Not joking. Oh. Okay. What time is it? 2 a.m.? Do buoyancy, jumping, and light. And that should do it. Yeah. So it's currently 5:55 in the morning. No big deal. We're going to order a meal. Some stew. And now it's a rainy day. Well, we can't wear an almost new cloak on a rainy day. That would be stupid. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to switch this out for, yes, in the rain, we're switching it out. These two cloaks. And so these cloaks will protect us from the rain. That's the idea. Everything else should be good. So we're going to save it under a guild for mangy mages, because we're doing a mage guild quest. Looks like there are a bunch of stores here, but they open at 6. And I'm not going to sit around and wait for it to open. So instead, we're heading south. South, I say. No problem. There's a storm going on. No problem there. Let's figure out exactly where we're supposed to go, which is to Longway Minster again. So Longway Minster there. The problem with getting wet is that your body temperature would drop in the cold mountains. Yes, so let's see. Ah, you look like you got some pretty coin on you. All right, they're going to try to take it off my corpse. So we got bandits already. Really quick, let's see if we need to eat some fish. No, we're not hungry enough to eat the fish right now. So no battle fish, but we are going to use a potion of orc strength. So we deal more damage. There's just a huge cluster of enemies there. You know what a huge cluster of enemies like that makes me want to do? It makes me want to go to my wagon. Just pull out a, what do you call it? A nice fireball item. Do I have any fireball items on me? Cursing Tonto, unrestrainable straps. Ah, yes, a bell of wildfire. So the way this bell works is you ring it, and then it blows people up. And that's what we're doing. Yes. So we're just, now the bell will eventually break, so you can't abuse the crap out of it forever. But you absolutely can use it quite a bit. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, the ranger just died. Oh, God. There we go. We're almost done. So, that should do it. Everyone should be significantly hurt. I'm going to go in for... was not successful in picking any of their pockets while I was having a bow out, but you can try it anyway if you want. Even if the chances are less than optimal, sometimes you can get away with picking like 4 people's pockets all at once. So we got a Dwarven Wakizashi right off the bat. That's good loot. Additionally, we got some coins, arrows, another Dwarven short sword, Dwarven pauldron. Yeah, we're making some money. Dwarven claymore. And a Dwarven dagger and adamantium bow. Okay, we made money. That's fine. No problem there. Let's keep going. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Actually, stop for a second. Yeah, we're very warmly dressed. No problem there. So we're going to go ahead and save it as is, and then continue our journey. Yes. All right. let's see here. Ooh. Everything looks great. Let's check the map really quick. Nothing nearby. I guess there's a hovel. There's no reason to go there. But, I guess we can go to Vantown along the way. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, let's head over to Vantown. It's only 4 hours away. So that's a good detour along the way to our destination. No big deal. This is mostly just a delivery, or kind of a snatch and grab, as it were. Like they'll give us an item, or at least they should try to, before the necromancers come after us. And we'll have to fight the necromancers all the way back to our destination. Except that I placed a mark of recall right in front of the questmaster. So technically, as soon as I grab the items, the research notes, I should be able to teleport immediately back and maybe bypass the necromancer encounters. Maybe they'll show up at the questmaster when I teleport there. Who knows? But I can definitely avoid the travel, which is a good thing. So that's kind of what I want to make sure to do. Yes. Like, I only need to travel to my destination. I can teleport back. That's what I mean to say. It's very effective. Yes. Fast travel? I don't know what you're talking about. There is, like, I'm traveling as quickly as anyone possibly could. There is no ridiculous fast travel.
So even though the world is huge, you can select anywhere you know about on the map and instantly fast travel there. This gets you right to the fun. Fast travel. Fast.
Okay. Either way, let's see here. Before we go any further, let's eat a fish so we don't get tired as quickly. We need to be well fed. Well, if we wanted to, we could set up a camp right here. Like, it's pretty ridiculous. Like, you just move a little bit away from the town so that the guards don't go halt, halt, halt. And you just, you can just click here, hit use, set up the camp. And the campfire will keep you warm while the tent keeps you dry. But we're not going to bother with that. We're actually going to pack up and go into town. Let's see here. You can use the campfire kit inside a dungeon. It won't open up a tent, but it will put down an actual, whatchamacallit. God, I'm blanking on the word. Campfire. Just a campfire. Instead of the full camp tent. In the distance, you can see a priest in the Temple of Stendarr. Okay. Hello, sir. Just a priest from the Temple of Stendarr. Nothing big here. Alright. Well, that'll do it. You see, the main thing, however, is that the cloak is protecting us from the rain. Because the rain is an issue there. My goodness. Okay, Thieves Guild. Well, without tedious travel, you're just kind of instantly teleporting to your destination. And it definitely detracts from the scope and scale of the world. Yeah. Let me see here. With tedious travel, you can stumble upon dungeons and things in the wilderness. It's very interesting. Also, for some people, it's tedious and takes forever. Alright. We're just buying stuff here. Oh, Daedric Dagger. Let's just grab that. 1,800? Sure. Let's do it. Also buy some meat. Let's see here. Yeah, buy some more meat. What else is it? I was hoping for some fish, but I don't see any evidence of fish, so we're gonna... yeah, this is not a good place for us to see about that. Let's look at this weapon shop. To change this. There we go. There's the guy. We're checking out his stuff. He's got a Daedric mace. We're just going to buy arrows, though. Arrows are good. That's our mercantile practice, is just buying arrows. How many arrows do you have? I only have 9,479 arrows. Technically, they'd be weighing 947 kilograms. However, it doesn't matter because, like, their weight doesn't actually affect your character. All right, we're going to start by selling pretty much everything to this guy. Everything that isn't Daedric. So, like, oldest Dwarven adamantium, everything we've been picking up that is not Daedric, we're going to sell. So, no big deal there. We're going to wait for a better vendor. You got some Mithril there. Dwarven, Elven, Dwarven. But yeah, we're going to wait for a better vendor to see about selling our Daedric stuff. But all the Dwarven stuff can go because our wagon's almost full. I'm looking at this situation going, we need to get rid of some carry weight here. So 35,000 gold, paid with the letter of credit. No problem there. No big deal. Let me see about this. There's another gear store over there and another blacksmith over there. Pick up the gear store. Gear store might have, I guess it has some more cloaks. I should be buying an extra cloak because this cloak, like the cloak I'm using right now, will take weather damage. I have to be careful about that. So yeah, we got this cloak, that cloak, and good. Keep going here. Yeah, eventually, if the cloak has holes in it, like if it's at a somewhat used or slightly used condition, then it doesn't actually protect you from 100% of the water. At which point you're kind of getting wet. You kind of want to avoid that. And I don't think there's anything else here, so this shop is dead to me. Guess we can just proceed on to the next area. Let's go into the tavern. Let's buy a meal there. Because on us right now, we got a fish and 2 pounds of meat. The problem with the meat is it will decay faster than the fish will. So what we're going to do first is we're actually going to... Oh, we're not hungry right now. Go figure. Well, that's a waste of time. All right, well, we're leaving town then. We're going to head on out the south gate. And continue our journey to the next location. There's really nothing we need to do in this town other than check the local shops. And we did that. Let's talk to this Argonian about our target, though. Hello. Yes. And, yes, about Miss Gearsmith. Wouldn't you like to know? Damn! You're a jackass. Okay, then. We're leaving. Don't trust them. Alright, this is the southern gate. Let's get out of here. It's called... it's Longway Minster. I keep forgetting that. Longway Minster is 9 hours. I think we can make it. We may have to cast a refresh spell to get our stamina back up, but we don't really need to camp out in the rain here. I mean, we could. We absolutely could. Animal tracks seem fresh. No, we're not going on a hunt, although we are going to have one of the meat now because we are a bit hungry. You notice that when you have the well-fed buff, your stamina depletes 1 point and then regenerates 1 point. What ends up happening is the rate at which your stamina depletes while traveling is much slower if you're well-fed. And then also there are other factors in play, obviously, but you don't actually reach a starving state if you have ration packs on you. These little ration packs. You'll notice that this is 1.8 kilograms, and this is, yeah, so this one has been partially eaten. This one is full. Like, the weight determines how much is in it, basically. But, yeah, as long as you have ration packs, you won't actually starve. It's just that you won't get the well-fed buff unless you actually buy and eat fresh food. The rations don't spoil. So, that's kind of how that works. As long as you have ration packs, you're considered to be okay. And I have like 40 ration packs in my wagon ready to go. It's just the fresh food that tends to spoil pretty quickly is the stuff that gives you the buffs. All right. I am going to adjust this slightly. Yes. Like... Everything looks good at the moment. Let's see. Yeah. I'm thinking about making a YouTube video just simply... I posted like a paragraph and a half in Indigo Gaming's Discord server about how developers see their presentations, how marketing people see their presentations, and how the Federal Trade Commission sees presentations. And I think I need to talk about the social contract that's being established when a developer presents something versus the legal reality of what does and does not constitute a binding promise by the developers. And it's actually very strict on what is and isn't a quote-unquote false advertising. In other words, people need to fucking stop pre-ordering. But what I mean is I just kind of want to get into the legalities of it. And I'm thinking about just doing a video on that. Set to, I don't know, just generic Daggerfall footage or something. But it came up because people were talking about how Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be missing some of the features originally promised. I'm just like, yeah, that's the game development at this point. But it's a Sean Murray situation to some people, which I completely understand and respect that fact, that to some people it really is a No Man's Sky level blunder to them. We won't know for sure until the game actually comes out, but nonetheless, it's become a topic of conversation with some people. Let's go over here. The Bat and Cat. That looks like a great place to rest for a moment. Okay. Look at all these people. I don't want to talk to any of them. Hello, sir. Give me some stew. Very good. I'm invigorated by the stew. Looking upstairs. Ah, yes. It's one of these rooms. Hello there. Any news? Let's see. The new Baron of... Okay, so Gearston. What does she know? Any news? Don't spread this around. Deanna and Stendar are working together. That's interesting. I mean, we learn something new every day. I'm going to check the other room, see if anyone's in here. No one's in here. No one's in here. Okay, so all the other rooms are empty. It was just this room with the two ladies. Alright, that's fine. So we're getting out of here. Yeah, we had our meal, and we're leaving the Bat and Cat now. Continuing our journey to Longway Minster. Hostile encounter right outside town. Please avoid. Failed to avoid. Okay, it's a bandit. This bandit wants to hunt me down. I was not successful in picking the bandit's pocket, unfortunately. That's fine. I'm a master of archery, so I can do that. Then I'll kind of circle around and hit her with the dagger. No problem there. Good. No. No animal tracks. I'm not hunting in the middle of a fight with a knight. Ooh, Daedric shortbow. That's going to sell decently. Someone else is here. Take him out. Oh, geez, bandits. No. I thought I was done. I thought I was done. And then the bandits, they came in force. Use my Bell of Wildfire. We're just trying to AoE. We're like hitting the ground next to them so that we can hit as many of them as possible. That's what we're trying to do. Come on. One more. There we go. All right, they should all be pretty hurt by this. I did spam quite a bit. That bell is going to break soon. I'm actually concerned about fighting an army without an AoE bell like that, or some AoE item. Come on. This knight is tanky. Damn. I mean, I do have meaner monsters on. I was a warrior. Well, that explains things. Elven boots. Hell yeah. Steel there. Mithril staff. Alchemy ingredients. More alchemy ingredients. And it's all trash. Alright. Wait, it's all trash? Always has been. Going this way. Taking just a moment, actually. I'm going to use stamina first. Followed by a balm. Where's the balm? There's a balm. Good. Alright, everything looks good. Let me see. Yep, everything looks fine. We're almost to Longway Minster. I say that, but are we actually almost there, or is that a lie? Definitely a lie. I'm just curious at this point. If I just type in Longway. Longway Minster is only 2 hours away. Okay, no big deal. I thought it was further than that. But the closest place I clicked was not Longway Minster, so I kind of freaked out. And bandits? Or... nope, centaurs. Big band of centaurs trying to ambush me. Aha! Thankfully, the centaurs can't do very much damage to me, and I can one-shot them. Oh, 1 to 3 shot, really, but... point is, they aren't very much of a challenge compared to some of the other enemies I fight. Ooh. Got alchemy ingredients and a holy tome. Holy tomes are worth 2,500. You can get almost 300 gold for one of those. The value is modified by the store type, and pawnbrokers are the only people who will buy a holy tome. Pawnbrokers, of course, give you less than optimal amount. Considering the holy tome barely weighs anything, it's a good weight to value ratio. Still traveling. There it is. That's got to be Longway Minster. Yep. Your stomach rumbles. Eat the damn meat. Yes. All right. I believe the Ashton residence is in this town. We're going to have to find it. Okay. A house for sale. There's no bank in this town. Then the house for sale is a complete waste of my time. That's the sad part. I have to check all the houses until I find the one I'm looking for. Whoop, getting cold. All right. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. All right. We need to... We're going to check underneath. No, we don't have a shirt on. There we go. Put a shirt on. Put the Lord's Mail back on over the shirt. We should be fine now. Wait. Is that the Ashton residence? There it is. That's where I need to go. I believe we can deal with this. We're going to have necromancers after us soon. Doesn't matter how the necromancer faction feels about us. Hello, miss. Ah, yes. The Mages Guild sent you to protect my work. Marvelous, my child. Here's the bally thing. Good luck getting it past those infernal necromancers. I certainly couldn't. So we've got her research right here. As you can see, creating a type of propulsion with no moving parts and virtual silence. There we go. Basically, they want to create levitation, you know, like a silent levitation engine. Which makes sense. I mean, it's magic. That's just how it works. Okay. Let's see here. This way. We just need to teleport back now. Mark, teleport. To the Mages Guild. Hello, sir. Brilliant stuff, those damn necromancers. They weren't too difficult to handle, not at least for you. Yeah, well, what I actually did was I skipped them. The necromancers were supposed to attack me while I had those papers, but I had a mark set up at the questmaster, so I was able to teleport back to him as soon as I had the papers. They never had the chance to harass me about it. Right, Mr. Khajiit? Right. Okay, we're going to go ahead and now save it here. I think that'll be it for this right now. We are in a situation where our wagon is still almost full, even with all the stuff we sold. So we need to actually head back to our home in Sentinel. And this is going to be a bit of a trip. First, we need to head to the capital. And that's a big deal. Yes. God. And it's too late. It's too late at night. I was thinking about heading over there, but instead, let's go over to the Laughing Giant. And we'll sleep there for the night. And then in the morning, hopefully the storm has passed by and we can travel without too many interruptions. Plus, it's safer to travel during the day. Less encounters and all that. Alright. Hello, sir. Room for the night? Room is free for a night such as you. Damn right. We got a jester here. I've seen a really great emote on Discord where they put Todd Howard's face on the jester. Pretty good. Let's see here. Doesn't matter. We'll just sleep here right now. Actually, we'll talk to this lady first. I'm desperate. The Dark Brotherhood has taken my child. Mm-hmm. You do not have enough to buy your freedom, but you can pay me. Well, I guess we can fight the Dark Brotherhood. Let's do it. Let's go rescue a child. I was gonna head back, but no. I like my wagon is full. I'm gonna be in for pain if I go through another set of encounters. Sorry. Yep. The Dark Brother, yeah, she'll be surely slain by the Dark Brotherhood. May her ghost haunt you for the rest of your days. I'm sorry, but like I'm not going in that direction. You're looking for a hero that is not me. I'm afraid life and death are just part of the circle of existence. Just, I mean, how do I best put this? Praise be to RK. Yes. All right. Let's go ahead and cast jumping. And sleep. Yeah, why'd the Dark Brotherhood even take her kid? That's a very good question. And sometimes when you do one of those quests, you find out that, hey, it turns out that she ain't who you thought she was. So, sometimes that's not the case. There's a lot of variables involved. All right, it's 5 a.m. Let's get out. The storm has not passed on, sadly. Well, actually, I think the storm has just given way to normal rain. We'll know in a second if it thunders or not. Thunder means it's storming. Oh, like, see, this cloak says almost new. When the cloak is quote-unquote almost new, it's basically trash. So we replace it at that point. Because as soon as it gets to, like, somewhat used or something along those lines, it then lets water through. And that's not good. Don't want holes in your cloak. All right, we are heading... We're going to actually first check to the port towns. All right. Looks like Chester Tower is where we're going. Very good. Yes. Yes, my character is obviously heartless in this situation. But it's just a case of we use religious dogma to make ourselves feel better about what was obviously a selfish choice, that I need to head back to Sentinel now. So it looks like Lord Akatosh, bless you. I don't really care about Akatosh very much. He's not our god. So we're going this way. Y'all need to find Akatosh. Let's see here. Right. Checking one or two more things. All right. Watch out, there's a bear behind you. You're taking the bear with you. Can I take off your hands? Yes. It'll feed my family for a week. So I got 172 gold for saving this hunter from a bear. That's nice. We're leaving. No big deal. Her wife Lexi's there to watch. Nice. I always question why people watch me in the first place, and then they bring their significant others over, and it's like, well then, double the questioning. Cheers. Ah, that's good coffee. Just don't share with water. It's considered bad luck. Let me see here. No hunting for us. Even though there's animal tracks, we're not really looking for any extra meat here. Gonna check the map before, first of all, turn off ports. Check back in. All right. There's Knightsboro. There's also a shack. Exactly. Why are you watching me play games? What's wrong with you? Like, wait, like, people give me money to insult them? Okay. I guess I'll do that. Well, actually, I give you a lot more money if you were nice to them all the time and pretended to be their friend. Yes. All right. This is absolutely true. I could pretend to be people's friend, give them like a pet name, like "Hey, bros," or whatever. Gopher uses the word minions or something. I always honestly find it kind of creepy when someone gives their uh, interesting. I was gonna say, I always find it kind of creepy when a YouTuber uses a kind of pet name for their viewers. Like, don't you see? You're in the club. Like, that's kind of creepy. A lot of the things I understand why they do it. It still doesn't make it any less creepy. All right. Let's see here. Buy a fish. Up, bandages there. Yes. Yep. Arrows there. More fish. Good. Everything looks great so far. Another arrow. Yep. Everything looks. Yep. We're done here. We got fish. We got arrows. That's all we needed from here. Yes. Mm-hmm. Bargain wares. Let's go check out the bargain ware store really quick. There we go. Daedric. Well, we got full Daedric armor except for the Lord's Mail, which is an artifact. Now, the Lord's Mail will eventually abandon us, as all artifacts do. However, in the meantime, it's pretty good. Buying more bandages. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Wait, one more? Yes. Yeah, more arrows and bandages. Also another fish. Everything looks great. So we can head south now and continue our journey to the next location. I was going to say before I check, yeah, I need a meal really quick. So let's eat one of those fish and continue on. I say as I realize that I hit the wrong button. Let's check for port towns specifically. Okay, that would be Chester Tower or Yome Field Farmstead. Yeah, we're gonna go to Chester Tower. It's 10 hours away. It's gonna be dark by the time we get there, but that's fine. No big deal. It'll be dark. There are usually alternate ways to get artifacts again if you have, like, for example, the quest pack adds an alternate way to get the Augma Infinium, stuff like that. So it is completely possible to get artifacts a second time, depending on what you're doing. I know the Archaeologist Guild will often have you, at the highest ranks, escort a particular artifact from one place to another. And in exchange, the museum, they won't give you any money. They'll give you a different, lesser valued artifact. Oh, we got harpies. Nobody wants harpies. Gotta kill them. One down. Next, we go shoot. Good. But no, artifacts have a durability bar just like everything else does. But the lore of the artifacts say that they abandon you and get placed somewhere else. That's how they justify the artifacts disappearing and being found again. All right, we just slammed into this town, and because we did, it's loading the villager immersion overhaul, which takes everything, takes a moment for everything to load in. But we're just gonna really quick poke around here. We got the general equipment store. We're gonna see what religions these are. We don't know. We might find a Temple of Arche around here. That would be nice. That's the dirty pit. That's the screaming dungeon. The dirty pit and the screaming dungeon. That's great. Is that a Khajiit lady? Yeah, it's a Khajiit lady, all right. All right, let's see here. But it's one of the player Khajiit, the Ohm's race. Order of the Hour, so this is an Akatosh temple. Let's go up there. Probably going to be something silly. Like a Dabella. No, it's a Temple of Stendar. God of mercy. We don't care. We do not care about a Stendar temple. I just wanted to see what kind of temple it was. I didn't really care about the details. We're continuing our journey to Chester Tower now. Actually, let's interrupt for just a moment and have another fish. There we go. We are invigorated by the meal, I say. Invigorated. Who's there? We got bandits. Damn. Okay. Gonna switch to our weapon. We're actually going to put on a reversible tunic, which will let us attack really fast. This will allow us to make short work of these guys. The Lord's Mail just broke? Really? Damn. I wasn't expecting that. How did the Lord... But if it broke, shouldn't it... Oh, because its magic isn't expended yet. Can I use it? I can use it. Huh. No, I can't. It's quote-unquote broken, but it hasn't abandoned me yet either. And now it has. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, so yeah, the Lord's Mail just kind of disappeared. And now I'm sad. I am deeply saddened by this course of events. Now, let me look at my Daedric gear and see if I have anything suitable. Let's see. That Cuirass is... Yeah, it's in good condition, so we're good. We got a Daedric Cuirass that will let us just kind of tear through here. Daedric gauntlets are broken now. Interesting. So, have I just entered a zone of massive damage? I don't think so, but... Oh, my Daedric gauntlets were at useless status. They were almost broken. Yeah, the Lord's Mail took some kind of critical hit. That was impressive. Okay. No big deal. I didn't even do the night quest for it. I was given it as a part of an Archaeologist Guild event. Okay. I can probably still quest for it. Since Kinnereth takes it. The adamantium sword there. Very good. Yes, I definitely have to repair some armor. It's going to be expensive. Let's go ahead and put this stuff away for now in the wagon. All this junk we've been picking up. And Elven Archer's Axe, yes. God, there's so much loot to be had. Most of this is junk. Okay, we're out of here. We're going to first cast Stamina so we don't pass out, because passing out is bad. And then we'll continue our journey to Chester Tower. No problem there. All right, everything looks good. But yeah, we're going to Sentinel, and once we get to Chester Tower, we're going to try to take a boat from there to Sentinel. It'll probably take like 2 weeks, but it's teleportation for us. So time will instantly pass, and we'll be in Sentinel, and then we'll have to run down to our house in Tasso Parrot, and that's where we'll deal with our overloaded wagon. Yes. And after that, we've got stuff to do as far as repairing Daedric daggers and things like that. We are hungry, so let's eat another fish. And look around. I think we're safe. Okay. Yeah. So, in Tasso Parrot, we'll see about repairing our stuff. going to take a bit. We have 3 repair vendors to choose from. There's a blacksmith, there's a general merchant, and then there's the fighters trainers. Fighters trainers are they appear under temples instead of guilds because they're the fighters guild, but then they're also considered temples to Ebonarm, meaning if you're a vampire and you enter a fighter trainer hall, while it has fighter guild services, you'll actually take damage from holy ground, which vampires do in this. So it's kind of ridiculous. Of course, if you become a vampire, you get kicked out of all the guilds you're in, and then you have to rejoin them. Your original character is considered to be dead, and then you're this new person that guards obviously will learn to hate, and you'll burn in the sun. There's all kinds of problems with the with being a vampire in this. Some people have found it entertaining, though. All right. Let me see here. Onwards. It just occurred to me while I was watching this travel. I was playing Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. We're not going to hunt. We are going to eat, though. Have that last fish. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. Arcay, bless your journey. Oh, a Priest of Arcay is here. Interesting. There she is. That is a Priestess of Arcay. Very good. We are going to leave now. What I was going to say was, in Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2, I beat the first chapter, then you replay the game for the second chapter, and then you kind of replay the areas in any order you want for the third, for the quote-unquote final chapter. I'm curious what the final chapter, final boss would be. Like that, because I guess you're supposed to leave all the areas and go to a new area as a function of that. Really quick, trigger the villager immersion overhaul, which causes it to lock up for a moment. It turns out that's what it's doing. It's like it's populating NPCs all around. So, anyway. Okay, so in Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2, you have you have the final boss, and when you beat the final boss the first time, a particular party member of yours gets lost. Then you fight a new final boss in the second chapter in order to get that party member back. If you fail at getting that party member back, it unlocks Chapter 3, which is a big deal. Unfortunately, I kind of found the 3 MacGuffins through gameplay, got the Sacred Sword, and actually rescued her. So I didn't get to see Chapter 3. I just skipped to the final chapter. I like, there's little thing in the back of my head like, there's a whole chapter to the game you missed because you were too good. It's just like, the game wants you to fail. But I found the MacGuffins the first time. Anyway, here's the thing. When you go to the final chapter, you can access any of the levels in any order you want, and you get a particular character to join you based on which one of the levels you go to. Because, like, all the characters have basically spread out into all the different levels. So, Miriam, who is the main character of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, she's in the final level of playthroughs 1 and 2, but they add new content later in the final playthrough. So I'm contemplating if the level Miriam's in has different enemies, or has a different final boss the first time versus the second time. I'm curious if the third time you go there, the final boss will be different again, or will it be the first or the second one? Like, I don't know which it'll be. I'm curious about that. So this is just something that occurred to me suddenly. Like, how freaking dynamic is that game? Plus, it's got multiplayer, and I'm looking forward to messing with that as well. Yeah, well. Like, it is a worthy sequel, I would say. There are other people who say the game has gotten too hard. Like, they really say the game, like the first game was hard, but it was fair, and I enjoyed it. The second game is way too hard, and I can't enjoy it. That's what I've heard online from a lot of people. Me personally, I died a lot, but I enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed overcoming those challenges. And I think that, like, I can't quite wrap my head around the idea that, everyone should be able to beat every part of it. Like, the first playthrough was pretty easy. Barely died. Then the second playthrough was really hard, and I died a lot. But, like, it gets progressively harder, which is cool, I think. And I know. Let me go to ports. So we're going from Chester Tower over here to the capital of Sentinel. It's going to take 19 days. That's longer than 2 weeks. Jeez. Doesn't matter. We're going. 19 days and 285 gold pieces. Sure, let's do it. This is a teleport. All my food's probably spoiled. No big deal. You're absorbing too much heat, so take off those everything. Yes! This is how I'm meant to look. That's better. Jeez. Okay. We need to equip ourselves with a cloak to protect ourselves from the sun. And boots? Do we have boots? Let's eat the damn fish and the meat. Yeah, we're fine now. What? B closes it, so oot is what that is. Yeah, we'll just equip the boot. That's good. So we're currently in the capital of Sentinel at the moment. Tasso Parrot's down like over here. So we're actually going to check out some stuff here in the capital before we decide to move on and go to other locations. Kind of a big deal. There we go. Ooh, wagons everywhere. Sentinel's best armor. Sure, go check out this place. Not quite what I want. I was hoping for, well, buy some arrows, but I was actually looking for is a Daedric, whatchamacallit, not a Tonto, but a Daedric dagger. Like, I always come into these places going, you got a Daedric dagger for me? They usually say no. And I just keep going until I find one eventually, which I do. Most of my Daedric daggers have been purchased. It's just, you have to actually look for and find them. Buy that fish. It's not a salted fish, so it won't last very long, but... there's a salted fish. That'll last longer. Point is, we're buying supplies for our journey. Buy some arrows. Buy another salted fish and a regular fish. That should do. Just need to eat the fish and the other ones there. Good. So. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people talking about how Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 is just no longer fun. Like, it isn't fun to them like the Curse of the Moon 1 was because it's too hard. I found the difficulty on the first playthrough to be just right, where I could kind of coast through the majority of it. Plus, there's a character who joins your party that has a resurrection item, and I found that I could abuse that. Like, oh no, my characters are all dead. What do I do? And then, you know, she isn't dead, so I'm like, resurrection time. Okay, we're going to Bubo Pata now. Anyway, yes. Dominique is the name of the character. And yes, the joke is she never did anything wrong ever because she's the principal villain of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And, you know, in Curse of the Moon 2, she's an ally, which is funny. Anyway, hostile encounter, try to avoid, failed to avoid. Okay, it's a bandit. Oh, nothing but a dull letter from a friend. Now I'm paralyzed. Reaction. Trying to get me. He's failing, but he's trying. Good. Cool as ebony. Yeah, J-Bell is also a kind of antagonist in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and he's on your team as well. But we treat J-Bell more like a gateway villain, or you know, the minor villain, the Act 1 villain, who obviously needs to be overcome in order to meet the true enemy, which is honestly a damn anime trope at this point. But it works well for video games, like that concept. Come with me or else. This is the broken quest. So we say no, and we pacify the guy with etiquette. No big deal. Yeah, that quest is broken. And someday we'll get a non-broken version of that quest, but that day is not today. Have to wait for the quest pack to update. God, these harpies everywhere. Okay, we got them. Not carrying any more stuff. I see. It's all about the stuff. Probably alchemy ingredients. Yep. Yes, harpies are the sky rats of this game. Which Dune books were your favorite? I really like the original and Children of Dune. I find that the closer you get to the chapter house, the more insane it gets. It's unfortunate because the concept of the chapter house, like that, like when you actually read a synopsis, it's the coolest thing ever, and the actual writing is virtually incomprehensible because the author was not in good health at the time, and you could tell. Like I would really like, I would have really liked past tense for his estate. I hit Lanicia. No big deal. Good time to take a nap anyway. It's nighttime. But, yeah. If you read Dune Messiah before Children of Dune, that's kind of a bit out of order. Like, at least for the original Dune, Children of Dune and Dune Messiah, you should really try to read those in order. Anyway, let's climb. Here we go. It's not going to hurt if you don't. It's just, whoop. Speaking of hurting, fell off there. Mage's Guild is still open. Contemplating if I want to go in there. Answer is no. Answer is we're going to sleep in the fighter trainers tonight, I think. No big deal. Wait, actually, let's get a good meal in the Red Fawn. That should be what we should do, yes. If I'm not horribly mistaken about the order of the Dune books anyway, which I've been known to be. Let's see here. You thought Messiah was the second one? Okay. So I obviously was mistaken. That's okay. That is A-okay. Done. Anyway. Room for the night. Yes. Good, good. It's been a long time since I've read the books, I'm going to be honest with you. Wake up. Okay, what time is it? Yeah, we just need to go all out. That'll do it. I remember thoroughly enjoying the Dune books, though. It's just that I really wished that instead of making like these alternate novels, like House Carino and stuff, that they had actually gone and kind of tightened up the ending a bit with Chapter House. This way. We're leaving. How we doing, by the way? Don't need to make adjustments. If we had a decent meal, well, we have a decent meal. It's called meat. Meat. Actually, let's go up and buy some more supplies. I'm looking at this. This will not get us to our destination. We will have to break into ration packs, and that means camping out and all kinds of shenanigans that I don't really want to put up with at the moment. All right. Whoops. I was messing with my microphone for a second and ran into a wall. Okay. Champion Library. Yep. I just kind of went past where I was supposed to go. Let me see here. There it is. Now we can buy some supplies. Wondering how long this candle is going to last, though. Should already be gone. All right, we're ignoring the bread. Buy some more meat. Buy some more fish. Buy some arrows. Let's have a look at this, actually. Tools, ebony. Something's wrong here. Go back into this. Arrows, fish, meat. Yes. More fish, more meat. It all spoils pretty quickly, so I don't expect to necessarily get all of it when it's in good condition, but hey. Got our fish, specifically our salted fish. Salted fish keep like twice as long as all the other foods. Chemistry shop. Dirty Rascal. I think we're done. Yeah, we got what we needed. Let's go over to the Vintage Wares, see if there's anything along the way there, and then head down to the southern gate, where we kind of were before, but decided we wanted to go shopping first. It's a damn good idea, nonetheless. It's just grumble, grumble. Better appointed than many. Okay. Yeah, just buy fish. Excellent. More arrows, bandages. Go upstairs, check the back. Ooh, Daedric Tonto and an archer's axe. I'm buying none of the above. Okay, that should do it. So let's have a look. Yeah, so these regular fish and the meat will spoil quickly. The salted fish will keep for longer. That should get us going on our journey. Kind of gonna go, yeah, south. Not southwest, southeast. Yeah, we gotta go around. But yeah, overall, I am excited to play more Bloodstained because whilst the classic Castlevanias were never really my thing, it was more Metroidvanias that I tended to enjoy. Curse of the Moon is so well executed, and it has, you know, casual versus veteran difficulty, and there's just so much room for you to be able to enjoy it regardless. Okay, I gotta see about putting out this candle. This is driving me crazy. I'm curious if this is like permanently stuck on or something. Your character will have candle forever, don't you know? And it's probably just time. One bear down. Running. Ah, candle's about to wear off. We're good, we're good. I was worried for a moment. Alright, that bear's dead. It's nice that it can last that long, though. You could probably take that to a dungeon. Probably the primary reason to use it, really. I mean, it's good having lanterns in this version, but imagine you don't have a lantern on you or you ran out of oil. As long as you have magic, which is a renewable resource, you need to do nothing other than pass time. So technically, time itself is a resource that you need to manage in this, in terms of quests. Kind of makes sense. Grabbing arrows. Yep, plunked the arrows from the corpse. Gonna take just a moment before we resume our journey to Bubupada and save the game there. Continuing. Yes. That should do it. Okay. Proceed with caution. Continue. Up. Bandits. My food is starting to get ripe. Quickly. Eat the ripe meat. Ow. It hurts. We got bandits. Yeah, we got a lot of bandits, actually. I'm going to switch to my dagger, get behind all of these other guys, and kind of focus on this bandit. And I pinched 2 gold pieces off him. Pickpocketing during combat. Oh, no. Okay. Now we're going to back up, use our bell. I just rode the arrow back a little bit. That's kind of insane. Use the bell some more. Good. The thief just died. Amazing. Okay, this is hurting too much. We have to transform. And by that, I just mean equip my armor. In combat? Yes, in combat. You're a bit warm. Really? Too bad. I'm willing to overheat if it means not dying in this battle. Okay, the warrior and the bard both just died. Very good. This is the last guy. Pinch 2 gold pieces off him too, so we might get a pickpocket skill up when we sleep next time. Damn. We got him. Alright, we're a bit warm. Doesn't matter. Let's immediately unequip all the armor pieces. Then we go over here, equip those boots, equip that cloak, and confirm traveling gear. Good. I'm happy with that. Next, nothing there. But there's 3 enemies in one spot. Well, at least we got a dwarven saber there. And is that an adamantium saber? It looks like it. Oh, we got to put away some junk first. Too much trash. I'm in, well, 7,000 gold. That contributes to the weight problem. What else fixes the weight problem? Eating. Just eat more food. That's how you reduce your weight in this. How does that work? Very well. Yes. Don't worry about it. Okay. Got the adamantium sword. And the dwarven sword. Excellent. No, the carry weight is how much you can carry. So, if you eat something, it's no longer in your pack, which is hilarious. Okay, Sacred Tree of Arche. This is an Order of Arche. Oh, well, you know what? We have quite a bit of money. Let's go over here. Order of Arche is awesome, by the way. Hello, miss. You are healed? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, let's go over here to the potion seller. Potion seller! Heal true. Restore power. And that's it. Yes. Free action, healing. If there's anything else. Yes, sir. I'm in the Order of Arche. Grateful for the chance to assist you. Indeed. Any news? Glenpoint and the Knights of the Circle hate each other. Really? I had no idea. Let's see. Restore power, restore stamina. Just gonna try to do one more round of potion buying. That didn't count because there was nothing there. Cure poison. Guess that's it. Everything else is kind of trash. Yep, no good potions. So, we're leaving. Next, we're continuing the journey to Bubopada. Well, that's a place that we're going. Bubopada. Bears. Bears and Spriggans? I can take them. I can take them. No big deal. Yes. It's going well. Better than it was earlier today. Earlier today, it was very, very hot. And I was busier than I wanted it to be. So, it's nice to actually be able to kick back, relax, and play some video game. Alright, let's go. People get annoyed because, you know, there's a lot of inflammatory stuff on the news and the world's on fire and all that. Now I'm just playing the video games. Oh well. Continuing. Let me see here. No, we don't need to look for any water. We're not actually overheating, so no big deal there. Continuing to Bubopada. Alright. Yeah, so Bubopada's right here. From here, we have to go directly down to, like, this manor here. Then over to Tasso Parrot, which is right here. And this is our thing. He said, people are mad at you for having fun. Yeah, people are mad at me for not putting consideration forth to certain things going on right now. Put it like that. And they aren't even obvious people. They're people in like a completely different group that is kind of adjacent to people I knew in real life. I say new past tense because they are because they're in California and I'm not. So it's not even the people I knew in real life. It's like that social group. And so there's kind of well, he isn't talking about the important things, so, you know, ostracize. I'm like, okay, goodbye then. Yeah. Yes. How dare you not push real life problems when we come here to escape? Exactly. Exactly. It's said they sound like shitheads. It's not even my real life friends. It's like people who are adjacent to my real life friends. It's this weird social group that I'm not entirely sure how it got started and how I was still kind of in it. But it was formed in the Left 4 Dead 1 days and back in California. And yeah, it's drama. Llama. Anyway, free action here. Ooh. God, I've used so many free action potions already. Restore power there. Yes. Good, good. Purification, stamina, restore power. But yeah, they kind of tried to bully some of my old real life friends from California into doing, the protests and stuff. And so when they asked me if I was doing my part, I basically said, like, what's your plan for an actual, like, end goal? Like, what are you actually aiming to accomplish? And, like, they didn't want to answer. So it's just like, okay, goodbye. Anyway, I would be a miserable person if I just spent like all my time and energy focused on things I can't change. That's all I'm saying. But between shit that's going on and the plague and all of that, I'm trying to be like make this very broad. I don't want us to get in any specific topics. I just want to say that like life. How do I put this? Like I just want to play video games right now. That's simple. And yes, I've had some issues with people adjacent to my real life friends. Basically, it's been annoying. All right. Someone's like, "You're scaring away all the deer." I'm like, really? I'm scaring away all the deer? Okay. Goodbye. Miss. Yep. Scare all of the deer away in the middle of the desert? Yes. The desert deer. Well, we've already established that not only are there desert bears, but they move in packs. Pack hunters. Which is a massive departure there. Yes. Ooh. All right. So we've arrived at our destination, which means we just got to kind of go over to this next town. Yes. Traveling priest. The land is dangerous. Stay on the roads if you can. May Kinrith give you their warm embrace. Yes. All right, so the last thing I'm going to say on this topic is just that. How do I put this? I just want to play some video games, and I understand their perspective. That you have to. Okay, this is, and I've said this in like 3 different Discord servers when asked about it, because people want to keep certain things out of video games. All right, here's the deal. Nothing is, and we're going to end this conversation pretty quick right afterward, but nothing is truly apolitical, because every person who wants to maintain the status quo or just live their life as is is actually kind of standing in the way of certain other people trying to change things. That's what I'm saying. And I understand that. I just refuse to do anything about it. I want to play my video games. We're going. Yeah, stop talking about real life. I'm done. That's it. Okay, yes. I'm done. I'm just saying, like, I can understand these things simultaneously not care, I guess, when people think I should. So, with that out of the way, we are on our way to Tasso Parrot. Tasso Parrot. This is not Tasso Parrot. It is actually just a, Champions equipment there. Ooh, what is all there to do in Sentinel? Sentinel is required for the main quest. The Palace of Sentinel has stuff. This island up here, this castle, dungeon has stuff. Like, these are both, like, main quest locations here. Like, big deal right here. All right. Let's see. I'm just gonna... Was thinking about how many fish do we have? We have to eat these. I was thinking about just buying a meal, but yes. Hot red-handed, you never did the main quest. I understand, but like some of the best dungeons in the game are main quest dungeons. The problem is they're like the item spawn spots in about half of them are randomized. So some of the dungeon quests are amazing and others are terrible, based entirely on your dice rolls of like where does the items spawn inside the dungeon. And then there's the other half of the dungeons where it's like predetermined. So there's a good number around the King of Worms over in Scourge Barrow over here. Yeah, this area. This is the King of Worms. It's the largest dungeon in the game. And it's funny because, like, all but one of the quests require that you go, like, barely into the dungeon at all. And then one of them requires you go all the way to the end of the dungeon. But it is one of the biggest dungeons in the game. The actual biggest dungeon is called Aetherius. And, oh boy, the Aetherian crux is a bit far away. As in, it's in another dimension. Yes. You're right. Ooh. Ah, tigers and spriggans, oh my. Come on. Find objectives in general. Well, first of all, if you absolutely get stuck to the point where you just can't find anything and you want to give up, open up the command console and you can type tele2q marker, and it will teleport you to the actual target. That's if you're ready to just completely give up and you don't know what else to do. However, if you install the Archaeologist Guild mod, you can instead get a locator device. You exchange a holy relic to them, and they'll give you, and when I say a holy relic, I mean either a holy tome or a holy dagger. You exchange it to the Archaeologist Guild, and they'll give you a locator device. Now, locator devices require that you have explored, like, a majority of the dungeon in order to activate. But when you activate it, it'll pinpoint the exact spot of your quest marker. You just have to then find it. And it's immersive because it requires that you have actually explored the majority of the dungeon, which is nice, in my opinion. Yes. You said tigers are another thing ESO forgot about? Well, I mean, Sanch tigers, they're a Khajiit subrace now. Oh, my goodness. Mar Oblivion is not that great, unfortunately, because Oblivion's engine is put together with sticks and glue. As for Skywind, it is actively being worked on by a large contingent of people. It's like you have to understand something about Mar Oblivion, though. Mar Oblivion is one guy, not one guy. Mar Oblivion is a direct port of the Morrowind files. So the way it works is they just kind of took the Morrowind files and stuck them in the Oblivion engine. Whereas Skywind is a reimagining of Morrowind, meaning that there will probably be quests that play out differently and just operate in an entirely different way because they've been put into Skyrim's engine, and NPCs are no longer just nodes that stand there. They have a daily routine. Point is, they're not just porting Morrowind into Skyrim. They're actually creating a Skyrim-like experience using Morrowind's story and world. That's the best way to put it. So they're rebuilding the whole thing from scratch. Whether it'll be done in your lifetime, I can't tell you, but I am mildly interested nonetheless. Okay, I've had some talks with people who are working on it. They're good people, and they're dedicated. That's for sure. Anyway, currently downloading ESO at 2 megabytes per second. That makes me sad. But then I remember I had to update ESO recently. And, well, I should say I updated ESO a little while ago. And it was going at about 6 megabytes per second. I thought to myself, I have gigabit internet. What's wrong with you? Anyway, I'm scaring away all the deer. Oh no, is there a bear here? I think there might be a bear. Sand bear. No, there's no sand bear. Okay, I'll pick her pocket. I was not successful. Run. Run. Ow. She's shooting me with arrows because I tried to pick her pocket and failed. How could this happen? All right. Good, good, good. I enjoy ESO. I played close to 600 hours of it. But, how do I put this? There's a lot wrong with it. Just like there's a lot wrong with Skyrim. That you just kind of have to ignore when you're playing it. Really depends on what kind of experience you're looking to get. I mean, you say ESO is boring, but someone else will look at this travel mod I have and go like, how can you play this? Very easily. Very chill. Hostile encounter, try to avoid, and successfully avoided the encounter. Very good. Interrupt my journey, however. Second encounter, an assassin. And I pacified him with the Streetwise skill. Will I play the main quest? What are you talking about? I've done like 7 steps of the main quest already. You just haven't been paying attention. Am I going to power through the main quest and finish the game? No. I'm going to, bit by bit, whenever it pleases me, do another section of the main quest. All right. Let's continue. Ooh. Be here. We got a couple more things. Yeah, everything looks good. Yep. Checking where we are. Oof, we are nowhere near Tasso Parrot, and it is getting late. So we're actually going to go down south to this particular town. It's only 1 hour away. Yes. Ooh. Well, I mean, you could end a character's playthrough really quickly. Is it your fault ESO is boring to you? Well, I mean, it's your specific tastes, and that's fine. If someone says, yeah, it's your fault ESO is boring, you are obviously not in the right headspace for it. Tell them to fuck off because that's your personal taste in games. It's that simple. I enjoyed Agents of Mayhem. That's a terrible video game. So obviously you can't trust me. What about movies? Highlander 2 The Quickening? Loved it. Yes. Okay, stamina there. Mm-hmm. There's a saying. There's an old saying. Uh, Give a man a game, and he'll have fun for 20 to 60 hours. Teach a man how to make a game, and he'll never have fun again. All right, we're going to go down to the Feather and Scorpion this way. Yeah, we're going to sleep here. Okay. Perfect. Hello there. Well met, stranger. Any news? The fighter questers and the royal guard have patched up their differences. Very good. That's very good indeed. Now, what time is it? God, okay, so just cast light a bunch. Should be like 3 a.m. by the time we're done with this. I worked on like Doom, Quake, and Half-Life mods, as well as I actually wrote for various text-based games back in the day. MUDs, they were called. I absolutely remember a lot of different experiences dealing with player bases, dealing with the lead developer in terms of like the limitations of the code base, and you know the concept of spaghetti code, and how if you want to fix this you have to pull out that, you know, and how this has to be reworked and refactored. Like from the late 90s to the early 2000s, I absolutely did do a good chunk of I didn't, not that I was involved directly with game development, but I was game development adjacent enough to where I figured out a lot about how, first of all, how the games function, and secondly, if you look at like the MUDs, how player bases interact with developers, and the constant pressure to please fans or please players. And because remember, MUDs are basically proto MMORPGs before we had actual MMOs. So I got to watch in real time as a MUD self-destructed because the lead developer did what the player base wanted. Because players don't always know what they want, and sometimes what they want is actually counterproductive to their to the players actually enjoying the game. And it's kind of crazy, you know, the person at Blizzard who went, "You think you want that, but you don't." I made fun of that guy. I made a lot of fun of him. However, on a fundamental level, at times, he's right. And that's unfortunate, really. It really is unfortunate, because it was damn fun making fun of him. So that's how you feel about the new PoE League that's going core? Interesting. You want to play Warcraft 3? Oh my. Oh my. Alright. Well, let's have a look here. It's 8 a.m. I think we're good for travel. Still raining. How's my cloak doing? It's almost new, so my cloak's about to break. Considering this situation, let's go ahead and grab another cloak. Cloak. And then we'll grab one of these. And get rid of the other casual one. That should be fine. Yes. All right. That's the Fighters Guild. Not the Fighters Trainers, just the Fighters Guild. Interesting. Oh well, we gotta go this way. Yeah, I enjoyed Warcraft 3 a lot. I really did. Oh, by the way, I'd like you guys to see something really quick. There is a lady right now, a lady who is running for Congress. She says that this is literally prison, total enslavement. Australians aren't allowed to leave their homes for 6+ weeks. She's basically lying to people, okay? Like, people who live in Melbourne are flat out saying, no, this is not true. You crazy U.S. lady running for U.S. Congress. What are you doing? Why are you putting up fake news? And like literally, look at Top Hats here. He says, "Hello from Melbourne. Fake news. We are allowed to leave our homes. Like, also, our whole country has less corona cases than a mid-sized town of the USA." So my point is, like, oh my God, why? Yes, exactly. There's a curfew going on in Melbourne. And you can leave your home for 4 reasons. Exactly. Very important. Yes. People lying for personal gain, that never happens. Ever. Point is that people in Melbourne are not trapped. They can, there's plenty of, like, you want to get food? Go to the grocery store. They are not locked and trapped into their homes. There are 4 main reasons they can leave, and otherwise it's a curfew to keep everyone okay. Let's see. Good. I'm sure you pronounce it many different ways. I prefer to not pronounce it at all. How about that? You there! I must speak with you. My name is Sir Nothing. I am a traveling knight, looking for the greatest warriors in all the land. I fought my entire life, and with every battle I've wanted to die a warrior's death. Some may see it as a blessing to live another day. Oh my God. So yes, fight the knight to the death. Yes, sir. I mean, there we go then. That's pretty interesting. Yes. My name is Sir. Hey, what are the chances that Sir is a lady? Let's find out. Yes, let's find out if Sir is a lady. We're gonna fight her to the death. Thank you. May our battle be legendary. Nope, Sir is not a lady. Pinch 5 gold pieces. Very good. And becomes knighted as Sir. Sir. Damn, he hit me twice. Insanity. Last Sir you fought was a lady? Yes. Good. As you strike him down, the knight takes their final breath. With a smile, they pass into the afterlife. Yes. Yes, indeed. Going to Tasso Parrot now. Continue the journey. Very good. Very good. We're just passing through this area. I know it's taking a moment to populate all the NPCs, and then I'm like, I'm already gone. Sorry. All right, you interrupt your journey. Harpies. Nobody wants harpies. We need to get rid of harpies. Sky rats. One down. Two down. Damn. A bandit? Damn. While I was getting attacked by harpies, this lady decided she was going to attack me. Insanity. When you say Patrick Stewart, are you talking about Captain Picard? From the hit series Picard? Which is a great series that everyone should watch. My eyes are going in both directions. All right. Ooh. I think it was... Ooh. Well, Voyager wasn't very good either. The best review I ever saw of Voyager was this lady who explaining like they had great actors, they had great set design, they had great art, you know, like like the sound design was expert, and then she went on to list all the things she loved about Voyager, right? And then finally she said, "I love everything about it except the show part." Going to Tasso Parrot. Hostile encounter, try to avoid, successfully avoided. We're so close to Tasso Parrot. Are we really so close? No. No, we're like 3 hours away. Yes, is the Star Wars EU a force for good? Well, I mean, it had a lot of good stories in it, but, how do I put this? Young Jedi Knight still existed. You know what's funny? Despite being awful novels, Young Jedi Knights would have made a good Disney Plus series. A really good Disney Plus series. Never should have come here. Ow, ow, ow. I'm getting plunked. Armor up. Okay. Let's do it. You are warm, I know. And yet I have to fight these guys. Okay. Ah, yes. Thankfully... Wait, hold on. I do this. We're gonna hit the heal true. Back up. And Bell of Wildfire. Oh, yes! One more. Got him. You feel somewhat bad. I've been poisoned. What kind of poison is it? Oh god, it's magic draining poison. Okay, we gotta cure this ASAP. Do we have any cure poison? Yes, we do. Got like 11 cure poisons. Don't worry about it. Good. Damn it. My wife's favorite character in Star Wars was Mara Jade. She doesn't exist in the sequel trilogy, so my wife just kind of checked out of Star Wars completely. Yep. I watched it because I knew it was going to be a train wreck and I wanted to see it happen, I guess. Like, I watched it kind of ironically, just like, this is going to be trash. Let's enjoy. Let's enjoy watching this just explode. So, yes, it was something. I actually liked The Force Awakens under the premise that it was going to build on, like, they were going to build on those concepts. I really did. Like, I liked the base of it, other than Rey going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs with her force powers instantly. But they could have built on that and said, hey, just like Darth Revan, she had her mind wiped, you know. Like, she had training in the past that she forgot about because of severed force connection, you know? Like, they've done it before. They could have given her a backstory that, you know, like a whole bunch of training. And, yeah. I don't know. Just, they could have built on all of it. And they didn't. They didn't build on it. It was crap. Yep. And remember, like, the EU has shit tons of things where people get their connection severed to the Force and they have amnesia as a result, and as they regain their Force powers, they get their memories back, and it, like, radically alters who they are. You know, they'll do a heel turn from innocent, what's going on, to I'm evil now. Because, like, we are our memories, aren't we? But in the video games, you get to choose. You know, like, you get to choose, like, are you the sum of your memories in the past? Are you that evil person, or do your new memories take precedence? And, you know, have you made a life for yourself that is not evil, you know? Like, so the video games don't matter. Of course they don't. But my point is the precepts, goddamn it, I'm getting distracted. They could have taken the concepts and run with them to a bigger degree, and they didn't, because, you know, it's easier to just keep it simple, stupid. Let's talk about yeah, let's do that one. That one was fun. I think it was let me see here. We got that one right. It's the this one.
What's the story with Bethesda stories? How do we make our stories? KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. This is my own personal rule for myself, right? Keep it simple, stupid. What does that mean? When I'm coming up with a story for a game, I like to concentrate on strong central themes. You know, Skyrim. Skyrim is a game about dragons, right? Even in the studio. What is the game about? It's about dragons. But the story is not really about dragons, right? It is about the lone hero. It is much more biblical than a lot of the other stories we've done. It's about the Dragonborn, the Dovahkiin, is much more of a messiah sort of character.
Yes. All right. Going into town. We're here in Tasso Parrot. Going home. We're going home. Now, but it's a good theme to play with. The idea... do your memories make... Like, do your memories of the past make you who you are. Or, like, it is just the idea of, if you remember something from the past that you had forgotten, is it going to fundamentally change your nature? Or was that nature always there to begin with? Like, Knights of the Old Republic is amazing with that concept. I love it. I love it to death. The reveal that you, the player you've been playing as for what, 10, 15 hours, is Darth Revan. And, you know, it's like, oh, well, that's your past. You are, you were Darth Revan. And so you make the decision, you know, do you keep playing the character you've been playing up until now? You know, idealistic or whatever. You know, like, do you keep playing that character, or do you take that information, you know, that you are Darth Revan to heart, and you start playing Darth Revan instead of yourself? You know, the character that you've made for yourself, I mean. And it's interesting. I like the concept a lot. And they could have actually done something like that with Rey. They could have given her a past that she simply forgot about, and that would be like, oh, that's how she had powers all along, because she was trained, you know, whatever. So what's your favorite Knights of the Old Republic? Well, obviously 2, with the content restoration patch. But, yeah. It's like, you know, you remember stuff about your character's past. Does that mean you are Darth Revan now? Or, you know, do you remain you in spite of the revelation that you were Darth Revan in the past? Have you become someone new? Or are you just going to repeat history again? I don't know. I found that concept rather compelling, even though the rest of the game is really kind of not great. Knights of the Old Republic 1 is generic. Yes. It's, like, it is very bog standard Star Wars, other than the big Revan reveal. Let's be honest here, Bastila's entire fate is based on your decision at one point in the game. None of your other decisions up till then mean anything. It's really silly. Let's see here. Yes. Star Wars The Old Republic. Well, yeah. There's multiple things wrong with Star Wars The Old Republic. Admittedly, I actually enjoyed Knights of the Eternal Empire, Knights of the Knights of the Fallen Empire, Knights of the Eternal Throne. I actually enjoyed that content. And it's kind of sad, because that didn't really go anywhere either. Look, it's the Sith Emperor. What are we going to do? Let's unite to defeat the Sith Emperor. Power of friendship, go. Both the dark and the light joining together to fight the Sith Emperor. No. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out exactly what we're going to do. We're going to put away some of our ration packs, I figure. Don't need that many right now. Also, we're going to put these alchemy ingredients away. Grab the oil. Ooh. Okay. Where's the oil? Should be right here. Yes. Putting away. Oops. There we go. And then we'll put away another. Just grab another 10 there. Good. Away 6 of those. Destroyed the Eternal Fleet with a MacGuffin to cause plot to happen. Yes. That's a good way to explain what happened there. Yes. I agree. It is stupid. Yeah, put these sashes away. We're just bit by bit putting these clothes away. Skirts and other things. Yeah, it's good, all things considered. Alright. Let's figure this out now. Put away how much gold in the wagon. 1791. How much gold is in there anyway? Oh, only 49,000. I thought it was going to be more than that. No problem. As I pick up, like, a bunch of fairy dragon scales and realize everything's gone horribly wrong. Alright. We're going to put all our potions away as well. Forgot about that. Too many potions, too little time. Access the wagon, type in potion. Yes. Oh, wow. That is a lot of potion. Yes. It's definitely a lot of potion. Okay. 74 potions of stamina. So I have been getting, 83 potions of purification. Good, good. We've been getting a decent amount of potions. Fine, I guess. Anything else I need to pay attention to? We're just going to drop all our magic items here, I think. Yeah, in that spot there. And then anything else I need to pay attention to? All of it. Pay attention to all of it. Yeah. Anything else? Yes. Okay. That should do it. We now have enough space to actually grab alchemy ingredients from the damn wagon. And then we'll begin to place them in our storage here. Yes. Fairy dragon scales, some root. Absolutely. Stuff. That'll do there. Plants away. Careful with what we put where. How many wrappings there? Where's the blood? Should have a whole... Yes, I have a whole shelf for blood. Good, good, good. That is a... Oh, dragon scales are freaking heavy. Just looking at this. Yeah. How much does that weigh? 600 pounds. How much is it worth? 82,000. Those dragon scales are worth a lot. Okay, that'll do that. Basilisk guy. Looks good. Plants away there. Good. Just grabbing the plants specifically, because they're all going away in one spot. A bristly cactus is the key to everything. Okay. Yeah. A lot of my wagon's carry weight was alchemy ingredients. That was spot on true. Going with the venom. Trying to figure out what else. Venom, ichor. Venom, ichor, snake venom, plain water. Elixir vitae, pure water. Yeah, that's fine. No problem where. Whoops. I did not mean to equip that shirt, but I'll keep it equipped for now. Good. Ooh, you actually own more in your wagon than any alchemy shop? Well, considering I've been buying out entire alchemy shops, yes. I have actually been buying out alchemy shops. Like their entire inventory. In order to bring home. So, let's see. Hair. Teeth. Plants. Whoops, not the tongue. Do not put away the ghoul tongue where the plants belong. Haven't you heard of cross-contamination? It's raw! Wait. No. Let's see here. There we go. Daedra Hearts, Griffin Feather, Scorpion there. Right. Wow, that's a lot of minerals. And gemstones. Crystal ambers. No big deal there. Okay. Immediately put away a lot of this, like the gemstones and stuff, the minerals over here. Even holy relics. I love that holy relics are an alchemy ingredient. Gotta process a holy relic into a potion. Can you imagine what kind of potion you brew up? Grind that holy relic down. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Okay. Organ snakes, wraith essence, ectoplasm. Yeah, it's fine. Ear, griffin feather, scorpion stinger, blood. Our wagon's down to 500 pounds. It's getting better. It's getting better. Are you sure you're kilograms? Yeah, something like that. Okay. I have a lot of junk that is not alchemy ingredients, it turns out. That's fine. No big deal. It's just grumble, grumble. There, it gets put away. Okay. Very good. Are you working from home? I've been working from home since this whole thing started. Occasionally I had to attend meetings in the past, but all those meetings have moved online. Zoom. Anyway, let's see. Ooh. Trying to figure out exactly if there's anything else I need. The answer's probably no, but let's grab these coats. Because we don't need all these, I've got way too many coats. I've been buying a lot of different clothing items, just in case. I'm noticing that now I don't need all of those coats necessarily at the moment. Let's see, open tunic, same deal. Yeah, we're fine. Turn over here. Way. Okay. This looks good. We have a decent amount of coats there. Decent, alchemy ingredients have been processed properly. Let's pick up all the junk again and fill our inventory with crap. Oh boy. There we go. Now we're almost up to 100. Once we grab our potions again, we definitely will be up to 100. But, some of this stuff is going to get sold as well. Debating if there's anything else. Alright, let's go over this. I probably have way too many daggers right now anyway. They'll need to fall into the chest here. I just type in the word Daedric. Then we grab different items here. Daedric Helm, Daedric Cuirass, Pauldrons, Greaves, more Greaves, another Cuirass, These gauntlets are broken and need to be repaired desperately. Everything else looks good, though. Let's go ahead and begin putting away all the junk. All the Daedric stuff that we picked up. Very good. All our extra Daedric armor, not our current Daedric armor. The wagon is looking better now. Still not ready, but looking at the daggers now. Okay, 3 new, 4 new. That's fine. So, broken, almost new, new. Okay, so these are extra. I don't need that many. So we're actually gonna put away, if we go to our dagger hoard here, we're gonna put away these 2. And then keep these just in case. Let's see, short sword. Yeah, we've got a chest specifically for the short swords, correct. So, grab the short swords that we're not going to be using right now. They will be grabbed for later use. And put them away here. Very good. When we get to enchanting, we're going to start enchanting those, making them good. What about Tonto? Yes, Tontos. One of these Tontos is magical. It's a featherweight. Interesting. Oh, well. These 3 Tontos need to be put away as well. These are all short blades. Everything in these chests are either bows or short blades. Very important stuff. Okay, I think that's about it. We just need to... Ah, yes, magic. Forgot about that. Magic items. Did I drop... I did drop my magic items over here, didn't I? Yes. In the corner. Now we're back up over 100. Let's figure out which magic items we are going to process into this place. So, see, we're keeping the unrestrainable shoes. We're keeping the sort of wildfire. Keeping the healing amulet. Okay, the warhammer. Get rid of the Borgo bracer. Challenger straps. Yeah, those we get rid of. Vest of the Orc Lord. Get rid of that. To keep the armbands of fireballs. Those will be useful. The short sword of fortitude. Get rid of that. Steel pauldron. Yeah. Cunning Tonto. Champion straps. Shield of good luck. Shirt of venom spitting. Leaping gauntlets. Call of fortitude. Boots of shocking. Okay, that's good. So we picked up all these extra magic items at the bottom here, and we're going to put those away in our storage for magic items. Pull those out later, I figure. Oh, these are Dead Man's Challenger straps. Screw that, we're holding on to those. Dead Man items allow you to do an AoE, like on touch. So if there's like 4 enemies nearby and they're all in melee range, you just use the Dead Man ability and you do like a little bit of fire damage to everybody, just on touch, instead of hitting one person. It's good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put that featherweight away. Featherweight away. We don't know what these shoes are, so we're going to hold on to them. But everything else can just sit. That's good. So, yeah, the wagon is almost down below 400 pounds now, so I'm happy about that, I guess. We're going to deposit all our letters of credit in the bank, I think. What time is it anyway? It's the bank... I think is closed already. Yeah, I'm almost certain it's closed. So we'll just hang out here for tonight. Cast light a bunch. Get that illusion practice. And sleep. Sleeping. Yes. Okay, what time is it now? It's midnight, so we just cast this a bit more. Should be like 7 a.m. roughly. Go out into the... Yeah, 7 a.m. Problem. Save it here. Actually, we'll go over to this spot, then type in, we'll go to We Are Home because that's the spot there. We're out in the sunlight. Nice bright day. All right, there's a lot we have to do, and we're going to start by heading over to the Fighters Trainers, which is up here. Fighter Trainers are a religious variation of the Fighters Guild. They're technically the Fighters Guild, but they're also mosques to Ebon Arm, the god that people forget exists, because Bethesda kind of wants to have him not exist. All right, here we go. Repairs, and our Daedric Cuirass is complete. Yes, this is the cool-looking one. This is the one I wanted to use, honestly, instead of this one. I'm happy about that. Now, we have to figure out from our wagon what needs repair as far as daggers go. And we'll start off with something big, something that our Daedric gauntlets specifically. They're broken 17 days until they're fixed. Does he still exist? As far as I know, they have basically replaced him with Talos as of Morrowind, and in like later games, they've removed all mentions of him from books. So, you know, retcon magic. It's actually the warp in the west. It's part of the lore that he disappeared, and then other people will go, he's bad fan fiction. Don't worry about it. And it's like, yeah, I get it. Doesn't matter. Like, he's very divisive, let's just say. Let's see here. Contemplating. Yeah, so the bow as well. Do a broken bow? What's this? Madness, I say. Madness. Okay. Well, it's going to take 21 days before we can start getting the gauntlets repaired, but in one day, all the rest of that stuff's going to get fixed. It's only going to take 11,000 gold. Thankfully, I have 49,000 on me, so no problem. Yes. People really want the lore to make sense, and they don't like the idea that, you know, the Elder Scrolls is just badly written. They absolutely do not want to accept that fact. And so it's more fun to go and try to justify everything with an in-universe reason, as opposed to, you know, accept the reality that, you know, maybe it's not as good as you want it to be. And so, let people have fun. It's okay. It's all right. Let people have fun however they want to have fun. But you could have fun making fun of them. Don't. Oh, no. Oh, no. It crashed, everybody. It crashed. How did it crash? It just did. It just did. Did I save it before I did that? Probably not. We'll see. I saved under We Are Home, so I actually have to repair those crazy things. Do they realize it wasn't all planned out in the beginning, right? Yes, of course they do. But they don't want to, you know, kind of admit that.
I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs. I did. I read it on the internet, so it's true.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, you were asking about the character? Let me see here. You're talking about the character from 100, right? That, 100 is a pretty terrible show, to be honest. Like, if you, how do I put this? It's all of the terrible stuff from Infinite Stratos, but then without any of the redeeming factors at all. It's just basically Infinite Stratos that goes nowhere. That's the best way to put it. But her power set is really cool. She fires lasers. Okay. Ah, Daedric Dagger. We needed one of those. Okay, let's get everything fixed here. Why not? Yes. The gauntlets, those take 17 days. Then we gotta select all the daggers that are broken. And do that. Yes. The anime is garbage. Let's see here. Let's see. How do you stay committed to something which you've worked toward? On WoW, you've unlocked Draenei Lightforge. You've been waiting as a paladin for a long time. You find it difficult to take her to the end game and wait, rather than re-rolling. Oh, okay. So here's the deal. You may have fallen into the trap where you believe that you need to be playing the end game like treadmill constantly in order to have fun. And that's the live service trap, okay? Like, Blizzard games tend to be a bit of a treadmill, okay? So, if you have more fun re-leveling leveling new characters, and, you know, like, leveling different characters, going through quest content again, that's just what's more fun for you. Don't force yourself to play World of Warcraft's end game if you aren't having fun doing it. But at the same time, if you feel compelled, I see a bug that I want to kill. Anyway, as I was saying, if you feel compelled to constantly level new stuff just because you feel like you're being more productive doing that, consider why you're playing the game in the first place, because you aren't actually being productive playing WoW at all, one way or the other. It's okay, however, to focus on one type of content to the exclusion of other types of content. You know, some people may not like dungeons. Maybe you like PvP. It's fine. Just it's a game. It's not a job. So, if you've unlocked the Lightforge Paladin, you did all the side quests and stuff you liked, you've played through all the story content, and you're done with the Lightforge Paladin, you're done. Like, don't force yourself to play the same character for a empty sense of progression. Because you'll find that at the end of the day, the expansion will end, and you will just start all over again in a new tier of content. Meaning that you didn't necessarily accomplish anything. So, play what's fun. Don't play what you feel obligated to do. Oh, no. I need to... I can't fix this stuff because it's too expensive. It would be 102,000? Oh, God, that's expensive. That's expensive. I can't do this. Get the hell out. Crazy, man. Alright, I know what we're going to do. Step 1. We're going to save it here. Step 2, we're leaving. Alright. I've honestly quit World of Warcraft just because, I used to do the questing content, but Shadowlands, the idea of going to the afterlife, it does not please me at all. I thought that alternate world Draenor was bad, as far as, destroying the stakes of the storyline. But then the Shadowlands is even worse, as far as, destroying the stakes of the storyline goes, because we're in the afterlife now. Okay, so in other words, you're just going to bring back people whenever you want? Basically, yes. Well, that seems kind of bad. It's terrible. Gameplay-wise, it'll probably be pretty fun, but honestly, I've got too many other games to play that I really shouldn't be dipping into an MMO only to play through all the questing content, be like, okay, I'm done. Alright, so it's only 11,000 here. And that's because I'm a champion, and I have a huge repair discount. Damn right. Okay. Save the damn game, so we won't have to do that again. Now, other than that, we're in a good situation. Yes. Let me see here. I mean, there are some games which are extremely grindy, like basically Korean MMOs that, like Aeon, for example, which are very fun if you can get over that initial, oh god, I'm grinding forever mentality and actually like group up with some people who, how do I put this? Group up with some people you know. At which point, you know, an MMO like MMOs that are super grindy are basically built around groups of friends kind of coming together. And if you try to solo those extremely grindy games, you're talking about Black Desert, like games like that. If you try to solo those, you're going to find it's more work than fun. Whereas doing that kind of thing together with friends is fun. Because it's with friends. Like when we talked about, what was that one game? Fallout 76. And people said, well, it's fun with friends. Yeah, almost anything is fun with friends. Anyway. Got my dagger there. Got my chest piece there. We're gonna do the armored up thing here. Very good. We're gonna bundle that outfit as armored up. Good. Then we're going to select our travel gear. Great. That looks great. Trying to figure out if there's anything else I want to do right now. I think we're good. I guess I need to grab specific potions. Ooh. That is not fun playing with friends in BDO because you're much better off by yourself. That's unfortunate because, again, like games like Aeon, for example, are extremely grindy and unfun. Like alone, whereas with friends, it, you know, the grindiness is kind of a shared experience where you're chatting with people while you're doing the grind, and you know, it becomes a social experience as a result. And people go, friends in an MMO? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like the typical Asian MMO that is very, very grindy is typically built around groups of people interacting during the grind, basically. That's the best way I can explain it. All right, I need to go grab those damn potions. They're over here. Okay. Restore power, we'll grab 10 of those. Heal true, 10 of those. Healing, 10 of those. Orc strength, 10 of those. Stamina, 10 of those. Purification, 5 of those. Cure poison, 6 of those. Almost done. Free action, 10 of those. Okay, so we got all our potions. This is good. This is good. Ooh. You said it's interesting that Isekai is popular, but MMOs are generally not as popular in Japan as they are in the West. Okay, here's the deal. A lot of MMOs that are popular in Japan are these small browser style games that are free to play, and you buy loot boxes for cosmetics. Like, you know, we're not talking about the full 3D MMOs. We're talking like the old Maple Story style. You know, stuff that you can play on your cell phone, basically. That's the kind of MMOs you're going to find popular in Japan, and the various. I got distracted. Point is that the huge sprawling 3D games that, you know, require your computer, not so much anymore. Those their popularity kind of died out. Not saying they're dead games. I'm saying overall, the popularity has greatly diminished. All right. The game is dead. There's no one playing it. It's dead. You'd be surprised. Sometimes a game will have, like, you know, 80,000 people playing it, and people will scream, "It's dead! It's dead!" But, yeah, I'm just thinking about all these absolutely ridiculous scenarios like that. God. Oh, you know the most ridiculous thing I remember now? It was... God. It was Delver. Delver is a good game, okay? Let me see here. Here it is. Okay. So, Delver is a grindy, not a grindy game, sorry. It is it's a roguelike. You die, and then you respawn as a new character. It's, how do I put this? Let me grab it here. So, yeah, this is Delver. It's a first-person dungeon crawler, and it's a lot of fun. And the author of this, the developer, the guy who made this game, frequently gets kids who post comments going, "This is a dead game. It's a dead game. It gets no updates." And he's like, "What? I finished it. It's done. It's complete. I made the game and I sold you the game. It's done." But the kids are like, "It's a dead game. It's not being updated anymore." Not realizing that it's a complete product. The developer's done with it. Yes. All right. Like people with mods? Well, here's the thing. It has mod support. And people mod it. There are actual mods for it. But people are more or less saying it's a dead game. Okay. We're gonna go into the Order of Arcane and just loiter, where we're not burning ourselves to death. In fact, let's dive into this person's house. Welcome! Yes. Any news? Oh, okay. Apparently the Order of the Raven is out to get the Host of the Horn. Damn. Well, those are two factions I don't care about. Okay, let's go. Who are you? Oh me, oh my. Barbarian lady, what's going on? I'm gonna loiter for 2 hours in here. There we go. You don't think you can accurately call any game that isn't a live service a dead game? Pretty much. But the developer is constantly receiving these messages from kids who are like, "It's a dead game. Why aren't you updating it? Why are you keeping the game dead?" Just like, oh, no. No, that's not how it works. You children. You buy the game, you play the game, and when you've mastered the game, when you've finished all the content in the game, you're done. You go play another game. You don't play this game forever. You finish it, and then you move on. Alright. Here we go. Antiquities. Of course, here I am playing Daggerfall, which I played for how many 100 hours now? Buy arrows? Yes. Hello, sir. I'd like to sell you this trash. Anything that's not Daedric, in fact. I want to sell it all to you. Good. 1,000 gold? Sure. These children would be very confused in the PS2 era? Well, yeah. I mean, there are a lot of games which... well, come to think of it, there were a lot of PS2 games which built on each other. Remember the Dot Hack series? You had Dot Hack, Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, and Quarantine. Those 4 games. And then you had Dot Hack GU, which was... Like, the Dot Hack GU Episode 1 was longer than all 4 of the originals put together. It's also quality of life improvements made it virtually impossible for me to go back and play the old ones again. Because it's just like, oh god, the old ones are so slow by comparison. Like, just so slow compared to GU. Still use your PS2? I have my PS2, okay? I have it in a box. It's stowed away. But I use emulators now. Specifically, whatchamacallit? Whoops. Hello there. No, I use RetroArch. This up here. RetroArch is a multi-platform emulator framework. It uses the cores of different emulators. So, for example, if you wanted to run a PlayStation game, you'd use a PlayStation core. You know, if you want to run SNES 9X, you'd use the SNES 9X core. But it's all running through the same program. And I've got RetroArch on my cell phone, on this computer, you know. Point is, it's what I tend to use. And then I should have kept it on this. I use my my Xbox controller here. It's Bluetooth. And so it runs with on both my cell phone, my PC, my laptop, anywhere I want it to run. And so I just, I have the hardware. It's called every freaking thing I use. So, there we go. Let's see here. I mean, I have all of these game consoles packed away in boxes in the storage room. It's just, I tend to use my PC these days to emulate all the old consoles. Alright, let's see. Banking. Okay, we need to deposit everything as letters of credit. Then I need to access... Okay, we're gonna... Not enough gold. Got it. Just like, okay, how about for 40,000? 4. Yes. So we have 2,300,000. And now we just have it's fine. We have 2 million. I got distracted. Put on your travel gear. You see, that's what I was distracted by. I'm like, wait, my travel gear? What? Armored up. There we go. Okay, so armored up, travel gear. I heard this swoosh and I was like, wait, what is that? It was just bugging the crap out of me. So I got 2 million, okay? That's the important thing. We're actually going to withdraw 30,000 as a letter of credit. And then we're going to take from our account 2,000. And now we have 2,000 gold on us in coin form. And then we have a letter of credit worth 30,000. That goes in our wagon, just in case we need money. So. Okay. Well, I think that Microsoft is really trying to get people to use Windows 10 because then they can use your data for whatever they want. Like, they really want you on Windows 10 if you have a PC. And they don't care if they sell you an Xbox or they get you onto Windows 10. I'm using Kubuntu right now. Linux, so... Oh boy. I mean, I have a Windows 10 installation. I just spend very little time in it. Alright. We need to head... Our water skin is going to run out soon, so we need to go into the white goat. My bad. What just happened there? Interesting. I'm messing with something. Okay, we're gonna save as a third exclamation point. Then I want to try reloading here. Let's see if this works. Interesting. That a lot of people don't want a game on PC. It's up to you. It's really up to you how you want to quote-unquote game. Just gonna log out really quick. I'm poking at something. Okay. Yeah, it really comes down to, like, people will very often go and say, well, actually, I want to just be able to play on my couch. And which point you just go, okay, get a Steam Link. Or plug your laptop into your TV. You know, there's always a way. Well, people, you know, what's the really sad part is consoles had an advantage. They had an advantage. You got to put your disc in and play. No first day patches, no downloads, no setup, nothing. Just put your disc in and play the game. Remember when that was a thing? When consoles actually had that real advantage? Those were good times. All right. Well, I'm going back to the house. Actually, no. We're going to the white goat. I have to go over to talk to this. Does that mean PC won the platform wars? There's no such thing. What happened is that the other consoles just became PCs, except without the freedom. Literally, you lost all the freedom over time. Like, the advantages that those consoles had were destroyed as everything basically became multi-platform games that were made, you know, like, oh boy, it's time to patch our game. Day one patch. You better be excited to download it. Roll eyes. Alright, hello there. That's it. You refill your water. So you just talk to an innkeeper and your water is refilled instantly. That's our current situation. Is we are definitely issues here. Ooh. The 10 gig minimum update if you have the CD for the game. Yeah. Ooh. I do notice, like, some people have just built YouTube channels around defending their brand. And I remember this one group of people that was very, very Xbox-centric to the point where, and they got so angry when everything became multi-platform, you know, PC, like, PC became part of the Xbox infrastructure. And when it did, they said, you're destroying the brand. Like, you're ruining the Xbox. And they started attacking like one of Microsoft's lead representatives, and the guy denounced them and just said, these people are crazy. Who gets angry when more people get to experience the game? Like, what's wrong with this? Like, why would you be angry that more people get to experience the game? It's just dumb. And so, yeah, I mean, this guy who they had constantly held this guy up on a pedestal. I forget these people's names, but they held this guy up on a pedestal as Microsoft representative, and he denounced them as being crazy because, let's be honest, they were crazy. Anyway, I think we're basically done at this point. I should head back to Wayrest, I guess. Yeah. Ooh, same reason people complain about Dark Souls in easy mode. You'd be surprised how many people get entrenched in what should be the quote-unquote Dark Souls experience. Whereas I'm like, I will mod my games to hell and back. Like, if I want the game to be easier, I'll mod it to be easier. If I want the game to be harder, I'll mod it to be harder. And usually I mod games to be harder, but my point is, like, I will decide whatever difficulty is comfortable for me, and I'll usually play that way. We're going north, by the way. We're going north. So, yeah, people get a bit, I get a bit crazy. Hold on, I need to wear this skirt, and then I need, instead of boots, I need, like, sandals. And that should do it. Yeah, I'm good. I just need lighter clothing, that's all. But, yeah, they're like, well, it should be the developer's choice. People get really defensive of it, like, this is the way the game should be played because the developer chose to make it this way. And it's like, just let people modify their games. And, you know, if you're a game developer, give players options. Like, seriously, like, how do I put this? There are games that have what's called assist mode, where a pop-up comes up that says, this is not the intended way to play the game, but we know that all players' needs are different, so tweak it to your heart's content. But do try to play the game normally first. If you really want to design a game and you want to, you know, like, you got, like, a vision for it, like, okay, but I'm still going to poke at you and say you should have options. Particularly modding options, please. Modding options. You know. And then other people are going to be like, you're telling the developer what to do, how dare you? No, I'm giving them a heavy suggestion. A heavy suggestion. Right. Look, we are overheating, all right. Stamina. Yeah, how much water do we have left? The answer is a lot, actually. Yes, we still have a lot of water left. So we're fine. We just need to eat a damn fish. There's a fish. Actually, eat meat. The meat spoils quickly. The fish does not. Am I still overheating? Yeah, you might get hungry again soon. Damn, the meat is not enough. Eat the damn fish. Okay, go. Yes. Ooh, hostile encounter. Try to avoid it. Okay. But too much of an ego on game? It depends. I mean, do you want to be told you have to do your art a certain way? There are a lot of people who are passionate about designing their things the way they want. And I get that. I understand it. But I will, in spite of that, stand here and say, I think it should be this way. At which point you get the people who go, developer vision. No. Look, I've been there. on the side of players don't know what they want, and they destroy the intended balance of the game if you concede to their every whim. But maybe let go of the reins and just let them modify it themselves. Let's see here. Ooh, you think it's fair to critique Dark Souls needs difficulty levels? Yeah, I don't think necessarily Dark Souls needs difficulty levels, but I think like there should be a kind of like, you know, just an unsupported mode where it goes, oh, your reaction times are shit because you are, you know, or you have vision problems or whatever. So just, you know, open up the assist mode menu and slow the game down by 10%. Oh, look, I can keep up now. Yes. You generally agree making games more acceptable. Let's see, the only point you're against it, no developer should put all their time into balancing one difficulty after. Well, I mean, I like games that are difficult. I just don't really like the idea. Oh, I'm getting distracted here. Need to get my water skin out. Yeah, more water skins. There we go. Good. These are full, and we're hungry too. So, do we have any more food? Now we're just gonna eat our ration packs then. Fine. Ooh. Yeah, stamina before we go any further. But we've arrived. That was a hot day through the desert. 8 easy games. That's why you mod Skyrim. I mean, Skyrim is still horribly exploitable with its nav mesh, and you can't really fix that. Enemies will, like, you jump on a rock, an enemy will immediately stop what they're doing as if their mind has been taken over by something and go in the opposite direction. Okay. Let's go over to the Antiquities store, which is probably just a pawn shop. And blacksmith, don't care about that. Pawn shop would be nice. Yes. Cool things can happen when you mod Skyrim to be hard. Well, I've done that before. I have modded Skyrim back and forth, up and down, left and right, quite a bit. Had a lot of fun doing it, too. That doesn't, Bloodstained, yeah, okay, so Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2, game I'm going to be playing later tonight, has 2 modes for difficulty. There's what's called Retro Difficult, where if you get hit, you'll get knocked back Castlevania style, and also you have limited lives, where if you lose them all, you restart the level from scratch. Then there's the other mode, the one I play, called Casual, where you do not get knocked back Castlevania style if you get hit, and also you have unlimited lives, which means you can always restart from checkpoints even after all your characters die. And I find the game just fine on Casual the first time, and then I like to replay it on Veteran afterward. By the way, Veteran is what Retro Difficult is called. They use Retro Difficult in the description of Veteran. So, let's go into the odd store. I think we're just going to buy this fish. Eat the damn fish. Orange apple. Okay, we are full now. We're good. Let's get out of here. So while we're still in town, we're going to save it here. Then we are going to access, I believe it's called Ports. Yeah, we click Ports. Click on Wayrest. We want to head to the capital city of Wayrest. 24 days, 360 gold. No problem. Let's go. So we've just passed like a month. Let's see. As authentic as the treasure map may be, someone's likely to have found the bounty by now. Damn shame. I don't even know what bounty we're talking about, to be honest. Sure, there was a treasure map that I found at some point, but I didn't pay attention to it. I ignored it. You're losing too much heat. Oh no, I am overheating now. Damn shame. Let's see here. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let's figure this out now. We're losing too much heat. This is a cold region, so we're going to go ahead and throw on that, and then put this shirt on, and we should be bundled up now. Yeah, we're good. We're bundled up. Spring day. So we're at Castle Wayrest now. There's quite a bit we can do here. The point is we deposited everything we needed to deposit, which is good. Good, I'm glad we did that. Now let's head on over. Are we still... Oh, we're a common citizen Wayrest, so we've actually recovered from being, let's just say, undesirable. Yes. That's fine. Yeah. We finished. We're at the Royal Palace and everything. Why is that person riding in front of the Royal Palace? I have no idea. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Oh, well, this was good. Let me poke at something here. Okay. Gonna head on inside really quick. Right. This up. And inside, you can see the best girl, Princess Morgaya, and her pussycat.